Fozzie, I know you don't care about penis size and that it's the motion of the ocean, but would you rather have a 10-inch penis or a 6-inch penis? Just tell us. Okay, Fozzie, I'll just tell you. I'll take that 6-inch any day of the week. Hi everyone, it's KarenLee, and it's time for my wrap-up of the top 10 most popular videos on my channel and talk about the reasons why. It's been a very weird year this year, as you all know, with the Harvey Weinstein sexual harassment issues, the Me Too, the way people are shifting in their mindsets about how they interact with each other in the workplace. Basically, I think there's a higher awareness of appropriate behavior. What also made this year very interesting for YouTubers such as myself is that advertisers and YouTube have decided that they did not want to be associated with anything that's graphically violent or sexual in nature. Basically, they decided to demonetize my entire channel. Real eye-opening experiences about this for a lot of people. For me, I never made that much money anyway from YouTube, so it didn't really affect me that much, but it did cause me to try to monetize in other ways, such as my Patreon page. Patreon is a way that people have supported me. I now have 30-something Patreon members so that I don't have to rely on advertising dollars from YouTube because of that adpocalypse. Freedom of speech is being limited by these new restrictions that YouTube has put on us. It doesn't stop me. Are you ready? Can we get a drum roll, please? I have a little pussycat that came to visit me. This is Luna. Say hi, Luna. 6 porn stars share how to bring women to orgasm. Here with the infamous Nina Hartley. Men, I don't think they really get the education on how to give good oral sex to women. It's not something that parents teach their kids when they talk about the birds and the bees.
Most important thing to remember about the clitoris is that it's not a doorbell.
This was immediately demonetized by YouTube. Obviously, you can understand why this was such a popular video because we had experts telling you how to give a woman pleasure. Who knows better than porn stars? Second was, mom gets a lap dance while son watches Awkward. A guy that I know that works at a strip club gave me a lap dance, and my son and I were doing my podcast, which was Sex Talk with My Mom, which you guys might know about already. It's a podcast that I do with my stand-up comic son. We're trying to get rid of the stigma about talking about sex. One of the things we did was we did this tutorial on how to give a lap dance, and it was a real funny, awkward moment when this guy decided to give me a lap dance.
All right!
Well, it's a little awkward in front of my son, so I gotta be honest. It can't be like as relaxed as I normally would be.
It was certainly awkward for me.
The third one was with Brianna Banks, a porn star. She talked about MILF. She talked about how she got in the business, sexually explicit. How long have you been in the business, by the way?
99.
Okay. Wait, what's going on?
Giving them my view of my boobs so their penises can grow.
That was such a...
Well, they want penis size, so there.
I love it. Number 4 one was 10 best places to pick up older women. Where do I find a cougar and where are cougar dens? One of the most popular questions I get asked. They think I have some sort of a directory of cougar bars. It may not be your type of music. You might hate disco music, but if you love older women, that's a good place to find them. I also put out a video this year called How to Catch a Cougar. It's on my website, KarenLeePotter.com. It goes step by step as to how to approach, meet, and eventually ask a girl out. And it can work with any age person, but especially it works really well with older women. So the number 5 video was Cougar's view on masturbation and premature ejaculation, where I talk about my feeling about how important it is to masturbate and why we shouldn't be scared to talk about that. Your priest says masturbation is considered a sin of the heart as much as the body. I'm not big in letting people tell me what to do or think. I come up with my own decisions, and sometimes churches and synagogues have their own reasons for telling you not to masturbate. Masturbation is a wonderful thing, and I think it's important that you masturbate, and about premature ejaculation and what to do about it, because I do have a product that I recommend called Promescent. Go to promescent.com. If you mention code MOM, 15% off. Number 6, how to know if a girl is flirting, especially if she's a cougar. I gave my own personal tips on body language and how you flirt, and how do you know if someone's flirting and how do you flirt back. If she spends a lot of time talking to you, asks you a lot of questions about yourself, if she laughs at your jokes, she's batting her eyelashes, moving her hair back like this, does anything provocative like sticks her boobs out or licks her lips, does anything that might seem like she wouldn't do with her grandfather. What is cuckolding about? We talked a lot about that.
I guess you call it a fetish. It's something that my wife and I share. she goes out with other guys. Basically what it comes down to.
Speaking of live streams, it's something I did this year a lot of. I live streamed almost every day at one point. Now I'm down to 3 days a week, and I'm on Twitch, so you should check out my live streams on YouTube and Twitch. It's twitch.tv/KarenLee Potter. Number 8, how to be a swinger without jealousy with another porn star, Alexis Golden. You guys have been married how many years?
We've been together for 16 years.
Yes, and has jealousy ever reared its evil head?
Never.
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 That's always my concern about the whole like swinging concept, is that you look, oh, why is he enjoying it so much with her, you know? Number 9, ways to become more sexually attractive to women. That was a big one because there's so many things that I thought people knew, but they didn't. Something as simple as having good hygiene. There's people on this live chat that know it instinctively, and I'm going to teach you 5 things that are going to make you much more attractive to women. Number 10, I gave 10 reasons why you aren't getting laid by a cougar. A guy walked up to me afterwards and he said, really liked what you had to say, and I would love to have sex with you. And I'm thinking, is this what you're learning at this pickup artist convention? A few milestones that I reached. I have almost 29,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 34,000 followers on Instagram. On Sex Talk with My Mom, the podcast, we reached number 3 on Esquire Magazine's Top 10 Sex Podcast, the podcast I do with my stand-up comic son. We also performed live at a pickup artist convention. Another video that you should watch because that was wild.
So they are YouTube stars, and it's called Sex Talk with My Mom.
What is driving you guys to be here right now?
To pick up women like your mom.
Woo! Good mission.
This is not my favorite thing to hear. We were starting off with a bang on that one.
Over the last 5 years, I have nearly 18 million views on my channel, which I'm quite proud of. Do I think it could get to be a lot more? Absolutely. I'm going to need your help though. How do you help? By watching my show and sharing it with other people and commenting on it. That's how you do it. If you like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next year. Bye-bye. That 10-inch thing that men think that women fantasize about, and I've had people say you're lying to me and all this other stuff. That is bullshit, okay? No woman is going to have a vagina that's going to be willing to accept that, and it's going to be, and I've heard from guys that have those large penises that it is really hard because women get hurt. I knew some guy who put someone in the hospital, and you have to be very, very careful when you're entering, and it's certain positions you can't even do, let alone anal. So no 10 inches for me. Does that answer your question? I knew I was going to go on a rant, and it went